virtual performance and podcast.
A little distraction for your Saturday satisfaction.
Oh, yeah. We are here once again on your Saturday night, 8 o'clock on Facebook. My name is Ellis Williams, and I'm here with the beautiful
Christine Williams.
Yes. How are you doing, baby?
I am good.
I like to hear that. You know you're about to really be good. Like, I have some news for you.
Okay, what? Did I win the lottery?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I have something even better.
What?
So it was announced Tuesday, and this is like the little news for you guys. It was announced Tuesday that Aaliyah's estate will be allowing her music catalog to be available on all streaming services.
Oh.
Very, very soon. Yes. Because
Okay.
Tuesday marked the 19th anniversary of her death.
Oh.
Yeah, so R.I.P. Aaliyah. And, yeah.
That's
cool.
a random, 19-year. But
I know. I would have waited till 20, but I
That's
mean, maybe
just,
they just need to get some money in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, people do what they got to do. But anyway, yeah, that's the little news of the day. I hope you guys are doing all right. We have a cool show for you guys today. We're talking about Spotify. We're talking some trash. Because
does that mean they can remake her movie now, or? Ooh, didn't mention that one.
let's leave that one alone.
Okay.
Let's not even. We don't need another Aaliyah movie.
I mean,
No.
I'd like to see another Aaliyah movie,
I like
but
this. That movie was so bad. I don't even want to watch. I don't even want to watch anything after that. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, we have a great show for you guys.
Because Selena
yep.
was so good. I'm just saying that I feel like they could have done
Selena,
a lot better with Aaliyah.
Selena, Aaliyah, not the same. To me, not the same. Talent-wise, in their story, not the same.
They both died tragic deaths.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, but Selena could actually sing. You brought this out of me. I was trying to move on because I love Aaliyah.
We're
I
about
love
to lose
Aaliyah.
some followers now.
I don't give a good goddamn. Look. Let's call it what it is. I love Aaliyah. All right, she was a great talent, but it gets me bothered when people be putting her up there with like Whitney Houston and heck even Mary J. Blige. I just be like, come on now, that tiny little voice.
Wow. She had a great voice.
She had a tiny
Good
little
talent.
voice. A tiny.
She
ass
hadn't even matured to her full potential yet. So, yeah. She was only like 14 or something.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, like I said, we have a nice show for you guys. Episode 20. Talking about Spotify.
20?
Spotify of all. We're talking about Spotify and streaming service and all that stuff. We have a special guest that's about to be coming on very shortly.
Okay.
Poet Ed, yes sir, producer. All right, he's gonna be coming and talking with us. You're gonna see that lovely interview we did, and we got a when, where, why. We got a trivia, and we got a special performance by Poet at the end of the show. And I have a special announcement for you guys. I seem to have a lot of announcements at the end of these shows, but this is the last announcement for a while, the last one that matters at least. And we're gonna get into it. So let's get it started with who's on the line.
What's up? My name is Edward Sanders Jr. I go by the name of Poet Ed.
All right. So tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you do, man. We happy to have you on the show finally.
Nah, dope, definitely. Hey, appreciate y'all having me on the show. I appreciate it. So pretty much what I do is I do music all day, every day. First and foremost, I am a music producer. I've been, producing music for a couple of years now. So I'm a music producer. I tap into all styles, R&B, hip hop, pop. So I'm a music producer, but I'm also a certified audio engineer. So I went to school for audio engineering. So I've been doing that for quite a few years now as well. I am also the music director at Motivation Church out here in Richmond, Virginia. So I am the MD there, and also teach piano lessons. I'm a private piano instructor at BGA School of Music. So yeah, so so again, all day, everyday music.
I hear that. You got to breathe it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, we know you, but you originally, well, you moved here from LA.
Yep,
Talk
Los
a little
Angeles,
bit.
California.
Yeah. Could you talk a little bit about how you would compare the Richmond recording scene to
Mm-hmm.
the LA recording scene?
That's a good question. I mean, yeah, they're very different. It's kind of like night and day. Cause see, the thing about LA is that a lot of people go out there to do music. You know what I mean? So LA is somewhat of a music hub to where it's like, I mean, you literally could walk down the street and like you're gonna find, and like you're running to songwriters, singers, rappers, and stuff. So the music scene is different, or the recording scene more so is different, just because out there it's like it's almost as if almost everybody that you run into or meet out there is doing music some form of fashion. And out here it's different because I feel like you meet people here and there out here, but it's just I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people, but I feel like it's a little harder to find the people that kind of do music out here and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's really the only difference, is that out there it's kind of like it's like 90% of the people are doing music, and out here I kind of feel like it's probably a little bit of a smaller market in a sense.
Yeah, and then out of that market, you have like so many subgenres of,
Yeah.
and like I don't want to call it like cliques or anything, but you have like so many different groups and worlds within
Mm-hmm.
Richmond, of just people doing their own thing, rather than like LA and Tennessee, man.
Oh yeah, Tennessee. Oh yeah, man.
My
Yeah, their market is
walking to
amazing.
Tennessee, and you go into like I don't know, an Applebee's or somebody's birthday, not just the waitresses and the waiters gonna be singing, but everybody gonna be singing with
Yeah.
harmony. Like
Yep.
it's crazy.
Nah, that's a fact.
So let's get into the what do you call it, the meat and bones of the conversation. So we're talking about Spotify,
Okay, Spotify.
not just Spotify, but just streaming platforms in
Yeah.
general.
Okay.
Your personal beliefs. Do you believe that streaming giants like Spotify are killing the recording industry?
I mean, yes. I mean, okay, it's yes and no. I definitely think they're killing it in terms of the payout. You know what I'm saying? Because with streaming, it's like the way that they're breaking down the way an artist or songwriter or whoever owns, the rights to the music. Doesn't matter if you're the publishing company or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the way that they break down the numbers, they're definitely killing it. Because, for example, like I remember like a couple years ago, it was an article that went out where it was talk about like some of the highest streamed Spotify people. Like I think, like for example, Pharrell. I think his song Happy had like a couple million streams,
Mm-hmm.
and like they were saying that, but Pharrell only got like a $200-something check, which is crazy because you know what I mean. Because just imagine someone of that caliber, you know what I'm saying, getting that many streams and barely making any money. So just imagine if you're a independent artist or someone who's not on a major platform, you know what I mean, you're probably not making nothing, like for real, for real. So
Like,
yes, I think it's killing it in the sense of it's like, because back in the day when people would release music and people bought a CD, like the artist or whoever owned the rights to music would actually get a decent cut of
mhm.
whatever it was. But with Spotify, it's like that's, you know what I mean, like you're pretty much not making no money off of that. So I think it's killing. I think it's killing music in terms of that. But I think Spotify is good in the sense that it's a platform that that could pretty much transcend any state, country, nation. You know what I mean? So therefore, if you're an artist, who put your music on Spotify, someone in a completely different country could actually hear you and become a fan of you. So I mean, so again, it's one of them things where I feel like it's killing things in the sense of the money aspect, but in the aspect of actually getting your music heard and out there, I mean, I think it's a great platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a platform for just like the bar singer to be able to get his music heard. But
Yeah, yeah,
come on now, 6 cents a stream?
yeah. That's
Ridiculous.
nothing.
That's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
And
Like
then what's crazy is that like they were saying like to make any real money, it's like you have to have billions of streams and stuff like that. And like I mean, is that
yeah,
really even
that's
obtainable?
yeah, that's
It's
unreal.
crazy.
That makes it's if anything, it makes the it's almost like it makes the 1% stronger, and then
Mm-hmm.
everybody else who's just trying to like upload their own stuff through DistroKid like nothing, you know?
Yeah, nah, for the most part, yeah.
True that, true that.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts? Because I know you've heard the controversial statements from Spotify's own CEO, Daniel Ek. I think it's Ek or Ek. What are your thoughts on his comments? Have you heard his comments?
I don't think I've heard his comments, so definitely fill me in case I missed something.
So I'm going to try to paraphrase it. Have you heard about Christine? Okay, so pretty much he was in an interview for somebody, and he was asked a question in regards to the payouts, and he said that, you know, artists nowadays or musicians can't release a song or just record 3 to 4 years and think that's okay. Pretty much saying that musicians, artists should be constantly putting out music if they want to make any money based off of their system. So a lot of musicians are like really, really pissed off at that guy for just his way of thinking and for that comment. Because, you know, my personal thoughts would be, well, you know, you can't rush greatness. you can't rush creativity, you know, so.
And all those people that did become rich before Spotify, they're like, you know, you guys, well, musicians look up to them because they're like, oh, you know, they have a few good hits that they can live the rest of their life off. And like other people now, they may have way more songs than them, but like you said, if they're on Spotify and they're only getting 6 cents a play, then, you know, they're never gonna be able to like live comfortably off of that. You know.
So all right, so my thoughts on his comment. So I mean, I definitely disagree with his comment, but for where the industry's at now, I definitely understand what he's saying. I mean, because I mean, honestly, like a lot of labels and stuff talk like that. I mean, that's kind of the wave of music. But I'm the type of person, I'm all about quality over quantity. So I definitely think the quality is better. But unfortunately, cause you think about it, right? Like most artists, you know, in this generation, man, they'll drop a project every month. You know what I mean? Because we are living in a generation where it's like people attention span is so little. So it's like you could drop a single on Monday, by Friday, people don't forgot about it already because every day someone dropping new music. So I definitely understand what he's saying from a business standpoint of view. It's like, yeah, technically as an artist, if you want to stay relevant, you got to consistently put out music, because especially if you're not like a Kendrick Lamar, like someone like Kendrick could get away with dropping an album every 3 or 4 years because Kendrick's that caliber.
He's in that 1%. Like he doesn't need streamings.
Exactly.
Beyonce, they get their money from touring. We all know that.
Oh, absolutely.
And right now, Kendrick is still getting that Black Panther check, and he's probably going to get that for the rest of his life.
Yeah, definitely gonna get that for the rest of his life.
He don't need to make any more music if he don't want to, you know. And but yeah, like you're right. When it comes to playing the business, and like let's be honest, they're not going to change their system, and people aren't going to stop listening, because the regular person on the street, the average Joe who just like to listen to music, this is like, oh, this is great for me, you know. But you know, will we get to the point where musicians are just going to be like, you know what? We're not going to upload anything else to Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, man? I mean, honestly, if musicians or just artists in general could band together and do like a union and do that, then Spotify, Apple Music, all those platforms would have to change. But people aren't going to do that, man. Like like it would be so hard to get people to come together on one accord and do something like that, like protest these streaming platforms. Because I mean, if people did that, the streaming platforms would have to change their standards and have to change their ways. But it's just like, I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, there's so many artists in the world, especially because you got so many people who don't even care about quality or don't even care about trying to like, make real music. They're just like, look, I'm trying to upload something every day. I don't care how crappy it is.
Something that's gonna bump, people gonna
exactly
at a club, and that's it. That's all I really care about.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, but to go back to your original question though, I mean that statement's crazy. I mean, I definitely feel like that's the wrong thing to say because we are now teaching, you know, this younger generation of musicians that, hey, you don't gotta care about your quality. Hey, just make whatever and just upload as quick as you can, because that's how you make real money. But in reality, honestly, if you want to make real money, you want to take your time making music, because the quality music is what's going to sustain. Just like y'all said, like That's why artists from 10 years ago are still making a living off of the music, because it was quality, because it could stand the test of time. Aside from someone who make a song for the summer, and then guess what? After summer's over with, then that person disappears.
Yeah. True that. Now we're still on Spotify, so check it. I've heard some crazy things pop up on my Discover Weekly.
Yeah. Or just the Spotify recommendation. I don't know what Apple Music calls it, but they'll just like, sometimes you'll ask to play one song, or you'll click on one song and it'll just automatically play something that's like similar or whatever, or in that genre. I don't know if it's like sponsored music or what, but what's the craziest thing that you've accidentally heard on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever platform?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've heard some crazy stuff, man. I mean, so this is an artist that I produced a song for. Her name is Jaywin, and then we did a song called Spice Girl. And it's like a club bop and stuff. So I was driving one time. Me and my queen, we were driving, and I was listening to that song, and then right after it, it was like some weird, crazy song popped up. It was like something like, can we cuss on here? What, I don't know if I want to cuss. It's a little too much.
I don't know. We'll put a little censor.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I don't know, man. It was something crazy. It was like the girl was talking again.
Come again.
I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what kind of song is this? I'm like, all right, this is.
You sure won't WAP?
WAP definitely hadn't came out yet, but it definitely was a precursor of WAP. It was random. It was like, wait, what? It's like, but yeah. Yo, Spotify will definitely take you to some wild songs. You will be like, this don't really relate to what I listen to, but okay.
Like, how did this?
Exactly. Like, how did this get into the recommended?
You been listening to my Spotify account.
Nah. Yeah, but Spotify do be tripping sometimes, man.
Yeah, I think one I heard, which after I heard it, like, it was just so absurd. I had to put it in my playlist. I think it was just called Yams. Yeah. I think it was like, girl got yams, straight out the can. Girl got yams. And I was just like,
that sounds like some new generation music, right?
Exactly. But the background music sounded like some almost like something that might have came from Dilla. Like, oh, he got
really?
Yeah, like that. I was kind of like, okay, I kind of. But hey, it was different. Didn't expect it to show up. Honorable mention would probably go to Snake Jazz. If you haven't heard Snake Jazz, just search.
Wait! You said Snake Jazz?
Snake Jazz. Search it. Yes, you'll thank us later.
That sounds interesting. I'm gonna check. That sounds interesting, bro. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's not bad. I would say though, I am pretty predictable with the music I listen to on Spotify. So they do a good job of like whatever algorithm they use on me. They always recommend good songs. I'm like, okay, I like that. So I haven't had anything too crazy done with that.
Gotcha.
All right. So with that said, before we close it out, I want to ask: do you have any upcoming projects in the works that our listeners should know about?
Any upcoming projects? You know what? So I am currently working on like a solo piano EP. So trying to decide if I want to make it more of a Christmas theme. Since by the end of the year, so I'm trying to decide if I want to go more to the Christmas thing, like take a few Christmas songs, do my own arrangement, solo piano style. So it's either going to be the vein of that, or just more or I've been experimenting with like a little bit of it's kind of like neo soul meets, it's kind of like kind of like neo soul jazz, a little hip hop vibe and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely working on a solo piano EP, with some fresh arrangements. Probably, I want to have a few original tunes and then some tunes, some cover tunes that people might be familiar with. So that's really mostly what I'm working on as far as the project wise.
Okay, that's what's up.
Where can our followers find you and find that when it comes out, the EP?
Gotcha. Okay, so first and foremost, you can check out my website. So it's www.soulcreative.com. And, if for y'all who don't know, Soul Creative is pretty much my production company. So, because like I said, I produce music, you know what I mean? So everything I do through my company So Creative. So that's SOULCR, the number 8IBE. So you can find me on SoCreative.com, the website, and then from there you can pretty much find my Instagram. So my Instagram handle is Instagram.com/Poeted. Same thing with Twitter, Poeted, Facebook, Poeted. So that's POETED. So yeah, so SoCreative.com. Check me out.
Ooh. That's what it is. That's what it is. And just to add a little bit to the end of it, so that our viewers and listeners know, you and I have actually gotten some songs that we're gonna put out. One of them, two of them is on my mix.
All for One Experience.
Yep, it's on that. Just a little preview. When y'all hear the real version.
Stupid.
So yes, hopefully we get that sucker done. And I gotta say, man, it's been a pleasure.
No, man, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all having me on.
And we're back. Yes, sir. What do you think about that interview?
I thought it was good. It was interesting,
Okay. Yeah, Poe, they got a lot to say about where we at with Spotify. He was giving some answers that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But everybody's entitled to their opinion.
And I learned some new stuff about how that whole money
artists don't get paid schnot.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much. And that goes right into some other interesting facts that we have to bring for y'all, because guess what? It's trivia.
Okay.
And guess who's running trivia today?
Not me.
Yeah, you guessed it. So, if you know the answers to this, just put the answers right in the comments. Yam it.
Okay.
And we'll tell you what it is at the end of the segment.
All right, let's go.
Today's trivia is brought to you by Facts.net. And it's all about Spotify. So, let's see if you get this. Number 1. When was Spotify founded? A, 1999. B, 2004. C, 2006. Or D, 2008.
I guess 2006. C, 2006.
Did you say? We'll find it at the end.
Whatever.
Number 2. This is the true and false. All right? True and false. Around half of the tracks on Spotify have never been played.
Whoa. True, possibly?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
We will see at the end of the segment.
Okay.
All right. And number 3, the last question. All right? We just rolling right through these things. Number 3. The Discover Weekly playlist is customized and updated every what? This is multiple choice. A, Sunday. B, Monday. C, Wednesday. Or D, Friday. Discovery Weekly's on Friday.
I would say Sunday, because that's like the beginning of the new week, and then it gets you ready for Monday. And so when you're on your way to work, you can just hit that new weekly.
But what if it just hit on Monday when you're actually like getting ready to go to work?
You said it's updated on Sunday, so that means it made available on Sunday, right? Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out.
And guess what? That time is now.
Okay.
All right. So here are the answers. Did you get it right? Let's see. All right. So number 1, when was Spotify founded? A, 1999. B, 2004. C, 2006. Or D, 2008. You said C. Your answer is correct.
Yay!
Yes. 2006 in Sweden by billionaire entrepreneur Daniel Ek.
In Sweden.
All right. Now let's roll on to number 2. See if you get this one right.
Okay.
True and false. True or false. Around half of the tracks on Spotify have never been played. You said true. The lie detector determined that is the lie.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's false. It is actually 25%, not as much.
Okay.
25% This totaled approximately 4 million songs on the
Whoa.
platform as of 2013.
Wow.
2013.
So it's a lot of people out
Yes,
here getting
even more.
zip
So
dollars.
it's probably half now. All right, like the other half is WAP. A number of these tracks include
Wow.
band covers and original songs from unknown artists. So I'm sorry, I got like really dark there. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so did you get it right? I'd like to see in the comments.
Actually, I've listened to your songs quite a bit on Spotify, so they're
True,
not
so-
unheard of.
So she's keeping me on the edge.
Yeah.
So anyway, number 3, the Discover Weekly playlist is customized and updated every A, Sunday, B, Monday, C, Wednesday, or D, Friday. You said A, Sunday. And unfortunately, you are wrong.
Dang.
1 for 3. It is B, Monday. Discover Weekly is a personalized playlist made up of a total of 30 songs that are both old and new. These songs are compiled by Spotify that hasn't been registered to your recently listened to music. This playlist is also personalized, so each user will have a unique playlist made for them every what? Monday. All right, and there you have it. That is our trivia. So you know what that means.
It is time for When, Where, Why, where we discuss travel destinations that we'd like to visit, if we weren't banned everywhere.
Not even stuck at home, just banned, just straight up banned. You are not welcomed here. Go back, you filthy American. With your COVID
Cases.
Your COVID-20. Not even COVID-19.
But there are a few places we're allowed to go to, but yeah, not the ones I want
We
to go
beat
to.
COVID-19. But yet you turned it into COVID-20 because of your stupid president. I'm sorry, I'm done.
That got dark. Okay, so
Look, man. Anyway.
let's stick with the when, where, why here. Okay, so today's destination is related to Spotify somewhat. If you can recall from the trivia question that Spotify was founded in Sweden. So today's destination is Sweden. So when do you want to go there? It is recommended to go between June and August because that's when you get the warmest weather. If you go during the winter or their winter, November through March, which is kind of like winter here, is really cold though. So I try not to go anywhere that the temperature just don't get over 50 degrees. So if you're okay with that and you're into winter sports and stuff, then it might be a good time for you to go. But for normal people, it's well, for other people
we're normal people
who like warmer weather, we want to go in the summer. So where in Sweden do you want to go? None other than the great capital of Stockholm. Fun fact, Stockholm is exactly what you're thinking. That is where Stockholm Syndrome comes from.
Oh, damn. This isn't looking bright.
Well, actually, it was a case where, the name was, first, I guess, coined there. There's an instance where, there was, a hostage situation in Stockholm. And so that's where the name came from. You can look it up for more information, but that's not what this is about. We're talking about great travel adventures. So
Positivity.
So why do you want to go to Stockholm, Sweden? So first of all, these are the facts that I found. There are a lot more other things out there. I haven't been to Sweden, but these are the things that I found interesting that I would like to highlight as great reasons to go. So the first thing is they have a lot of Viking Scandinavian heritage there. So a history there. So just south of the capital is a area called Burka. And I will add these names in the Facebook group, so make sure you follow that if you do want to know more information about this, because I'm pretty sure I'm jacking up these names. But Burka is a Viking Scandinavia heritage site that dates back to 750 AD, and you can learn about Viking history there. They have an area in the capital known as Gamla Stan.
Can you say that again? Can you say that one more time?
Whatever. And it's also known as like Old Town, but they have a lot of medieval age history, and it's known for their colorfully painted buildings and
So
architecture.
is that where Lil Nas X is, or where he was going?
You're petty. And
Dad joke.
they have a part. It's like a remote industrial area, but it's called Sanastra Wall of Fame. It's basically Europe's largest graffiti exhibition. So you can go there, and it has like a really cool graffiti art. I was really into graffiti art in high school, so it's really cool.
Oh, you was a hooligan.
I didn't actually do graffiti. I was just like interested. It was a form of art. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. We're not going to argue about that. They also have a lot of, if you are a museum buff, they have the most museums I have ever seen in one city. So I'm just going to name a couple of museums that I thought were particularly interesting, but these are just a few among the many that they have. So they have a Nobel Peace Prize museum called the Nobel Museum, a contemporary art museum, which is typical, and most cities have a contemporary art museum, but they have like works from like Picasso and other famous artists.
Okay.
They have a Swedish history museum, which I'm like, you're in Sweden, you should check out the history museum there.
Guess, yeah. You know.
They have a medieval museum, a Viking history museum, and they have a spirits museum. And it's not like spirits like ghosts, it's like spirits as in alcohol history museum.
Whoa.
Sweden.
Now this just got interesting.
Yeah, a Swedish alcohol history museum. This is pretty cool.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. They have the world's first permanent ice bar. It's called Ice Bar. And it is a bar made of ice. So it's like they keep it at -7 degrees. And so it's super cold. So you can get nice chilly drinks.
I guess there's no excuse then. But what if I want like a warm drink, like the one that they light on fire, like Yukon Jack or something?
They could probably do that too, but
Yeah, but it might like go through the bar.
yeah, but they have they probably have like things in place so that doesn't happen. And they also have like coats and stuff, warm attire for you to wear.
So do you like sit on ice like chairs?
Like the whole.
I don't want my nuts to get frozen to a chair. That would suck. Like you ever get frostbitten?
They might have regular chairs too.
Oh.
Yeah. The actual bar is made of ice. Yeah. I don't know if like the other chairs are made of ice.
Be careful. Be careful in the ice bars.
Wow.
You don't want to leave there less of a man than you already are.
Wow. They also have an amusement park named Grona Lund. But it's an amusement park. I know you're thinking, I'm going to all the way to Sweden, so like go to an amusement park. But I'm like, when you're in Sweden, just go ahead and check it out. It caters to adults, surprisingly. So they have a lot of fun stuff to do there. A lot of unique roller coasters that, that I haven't seen anywhere. Your typical amusement park stuff. Yeah. But they have a lot of famous musicians that have performed there. Like, I'm trying to name a couple. I saw a bunch that they had up there, but like I think Lenny Kravitz was up there, like Sting, a bunch of people they had. Okay. Check it out. Nas, I think, performed there.
Like Nas, not Lil Nas X though.
No, not Lil Nas. Like actual Nas, like
actual Nas, like Big Nas.
Yes. And it's located. The amusement park is located right on Seaside, so you can like see the water. Like while you're riding stuff and hanging out, chilling, checking out music, whatever.
Okay.
And then last but not least, you're going to want to check out the Nordic food they have there. So Swedish meatballs. Of course, you got to go to Sweden and get Swedish meatballs, duh. And then, but some of the traditional foods they have there, which are like, you can't knock it until you try it. And if I were to go there, of course, I'm going to try it just so it's probably good. They have smoked reindeer. And they have Wait, they have a lot of cinnamon and cardamom sweets, which I'm like, cardamom is my new favorite spice. So yes, I want to try that. And then they also have a lot of local seafood that you can try there. So that concludes when, where, why.
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait.
They,
What?
They
eat the reindeers.
They eating Rudolph over there?
So they have an abundance of reindeers, probably like how we have an abundance of deer and people eat venison.
So is that
right?
is that where the meatballs come from? And if it's meat like in Canada, like bacon is just bacon. Not Canadian bacon. So in Sweden, like, is it just meatballs? But we call it everywhere else like Swedish meatballs?
I don't know. That's a good question. Are the meatballs made of reindeer or are they made of cow?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to research that. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But it might be why they're
Keep
so
your third
delicious.
eye open, fam. Keep your third eye open.
Oh,
well, I guess it's on your stomach.
Maybe we could go to IKEA and ask someone.
Well, I'm never eating at IKEA again. Swedish meatballs and all the reindeer. I'm going to be eating a meatball. I hear ching, 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 ching. Santa Claus talking about, you ate my reindeer. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway. All right. Now it's time for our musical selection. Brought to you by our good friend, Poet Edward Sanders Jr. Poet Ed on keys. Like that. I did. Did you?
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, cool. Now, to the closing statement. I have an announcement for you guys. The album, this is the last album announcement, I promise. Live the Music Volume 2, All for One Experience, is now available, guess what? On Spotify and other streaming services. So you can go listen to it right now. I'll put the link in the description of this video. So just check it out. It's there. Just listen to it, but one catch.
You have to listen to it at least 5 times.
At least 5 times an hour. Somehow. But here's the real catch. This is the limited edition. There is a missing track. And the only way you can listen to that track is if you buy the album in full off of my website.
Got it.
Ooh, ewillzmusic.com. So if you want
it's
the
full... best track.
It actually is the best track. So, sorry, it's not on Spotify. But the other 9 tracks are on Spotify, so go check it out.
Gotta leave something for those OnlyFans.
Yeah. Wait, what? Didn't see that one coming. All right, y'all. So, once again, thank you guys for watching very much. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. That is we.live.podcast. Facebook, follow me, ewillzmusic. Follow Christine
at Treat Talk
on Instagram, where they can see what?
Travel and eat.
And talk. I was just waiting for her to say that. But yes, check that out. We have so many cool things going on that channel. It's blowing up. So follow them, Treat Talk.
But seriously, no, it does have travel and food content, suggestions, ideas, things to inspire you to want to travel and cook.
Yes. So many things coming up. I'm about to go ahead and do this special music wrap up over on Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at ewillzmusic, EWILLZ music. And I always feel like I'm like in a Greek organization when I say it.
EWILLZ
music
Incorporated.
Incorporated. Anyway, the music mashup. Wait, the music wrap up is coming. I wrote it wrong here. Anyway, it's coming up. So just go ahead and check that out. I'll be playing some songs and talking to you guys for a couple minutes. And I think that's it. Yeah. Remember, if you fart and it stinks, you should probably go to the bathroom. Oh!